What's going on, guys? Pompton87 here, and today I'm bringing you round 3 of the ASR Aussie Sim Racing Championship. This is round 3 around the Russian Grand Prix. We just had the Russian Grand Prix in real life last Sunday, and we had our league race on last Sunday as well, actually, as it happens. And let's hope this league race is a bit more exciting than the actual Formula 1 race was. So hopefully you can actually see battles and overtakes and stuff. Hopefully get a little bit more exciting, a little bit more tense. But anyway, this is my fastest qualifying lap of the session here. Russia is definitely not one of my strongest tracks. I never claim to be quick here. I'm pretty slow here, to be honest. And this lap, well, I was aiming for 36 in qualifying, and you'll see just how close we get by the end of this lap. If I got a 36, I was happy because I know I was capable of it. But I just don't quite get it here. But even so, it wasn't a bad lap. It was okay. It's pretty solid. Yeah. So round 3 of the Russian Grand Prix, I sit, I believe, like P12 in the standings. So I only scored last weekend in Bahrain, where I got 8th place. Moved up 1 position thanks to a post-race time penalty for Acho, I believe it was, for causing the Turn 1 collision, which completely wiped me out and 2 others. As I'm sure you've seen that Bahrain Grand Prix. But anyway, so around the third sector of that qualifying lap, we've got the force in there, gets out of the way for us quite nicely. We missed the apex quite a bit of that corner there, so it wasn't the ideal line, but we get a nice line through that right-hand part, so it wasn't too costly, maybe like a tenth or two lost now around the penultimate corner. It's best to get the nice apex, nice run for the final corner into third gear quickly, and across the line. It's a 37.001, so as close as you can get to 36 as of actually getting a 36, which is really annoying, but there you go, can't be helped. So that's P7 on the grid, just above mid-pack, so it's not too bad. We've got some big names behind us as well, like Tim and Marduk and stuff. Jason or KMP4, who were quite quick with, well, very similar pace when we did a few practice sessions together. So it's going to be interesting to have a few battles with him during the race. And now we're readying up for the grid. Eventually, we've got Luke SSX, who's not readying up. So this is already showing signs of big glitchiness. So is he going to ready up anytime soon?
A few moments later.
Unfortunately for Luke, we actually had to ask him to leave the session in order for us to ready up eventually and get on with the actual race that we have planned. So unfortunately for him, his connection just a little bit too dodgy, unfortunately. So it's about to leave the session there, and we can actually go to the grid now and get this race underway. So we've got 5 lights now. They're going out. We're on a good start. So lights are out, and away we go. Get a pretty good start compared to the Ferrari. There's a Renault going very slow ahead. We hit the side of him, and he forced us into the wall. It's extra silver. So basically that was a lag start, pretty much. We tried to go to the left of the Renault. I don't actually know if there's any contact. It may have just been sort of lag contact. We've got someone who's retired. I think up ahead there's a collision. Team at Marduk as well got disqualified, going start of the line. Because someone behind him got a lag start, hit the back of him. The Ferrari there, lagging like crazy. We had to go through the Renault in order not to hit him. And we got throwing damage, obviously, from that first lap thing. So, complete chaos. Safety cars deployed, probably from the stranded Renault on the grid. And, I mean, as you can see, look at the notification at the top. I mean, stay behind this person, stay behind that person. We're ghosting through someone, and the game doesn't care. So, right at this point, me and a few other admins, we decided we have to restart the race. There's too many people retired, too many glitches happening. It just wasn't going to end well, this race. So we have to go to take 2 around the Russian Grand Prix. This bloody game sometimes is really annoying. Okay, so the take 2 now. We're in one-shot qualifying around the Russian Grand Prix, and unfortunately my lap was crap. No other way to say it, my lap was crap under pressure. I had an awful lap, now P9. I did a 1:38, when I knew I was capable of 1:37, at least like 1:36, something like that. And I was actually slowest of all the recorded times. So that's very disappointing, but oh well. Can't be helped, one of those things. You don't get points for qualifying, and hopefully we can claw it back during the race. We actually got a new host for this lobby. It's actually Team at Marduk because he's got NBN, I believe. So we thought he was a suitable host, and now we're going to go to the grid. It's actually intermediate conditions, believe it or not. So we're just reducing the fuel mixture. If it stays in intermediate conditions, which it won't, it would actually be a no-stop race. But I believe it will dry out at some point in this race, so hopefully we can hold out, have good pace until that transition, time it right, and then get on to soda softs or super softs, depending on how soon the transition is. So now waiting for everyone to join. No problems with connections this time. Leaving it at 5 lights. It's the proper race now. So 5 lights are out, and away we go behind the 14 of Acho and the McLaren of Xvitcho. Again, okay start. There's a few cars behind. I think I had a collision. Oh my god, how close we were to the McLaren there. McLaren had a little bit of contact with my teammate Gorsh Crab, and he just about avoided him. That would have been very close. And now going to turn 2. My teammate Gorsh Crab broke so early that the 2 cars on the left-hand side dive bombed him and got the position. And we lost part of our front wing. That's orange on the right-hand side, which is very annoying, very costly. Around this corner, you see I have no grip. I'm trying to go down the inside of the Red Bull. That's not going to work. The Red Bull and the Williams are going side by side. No way through here. We've got the McLaren of Xvitcho, who has front wing damage from the start as well, going up our inside. So it's not the best start in the world, is it? Now down to P10. There's a few cars behind. There's the McLaren there of KMP4. I didn't even mention it was spun out in the XF turn 2. So kind of a chaotic start as well. But I think the leaders though have escaped unscathed, and that means we're on our back foot. Definitely. We're hoping the range is stays out quite a while, so we can get in as soon as possible and change the front wings. I don't really want to make an additional pit stop if at all possible before the rain, as that just loses too much time and put me out of touch with the guys ahead. So now we're going down the back straight behind the chasing pack. Their handling is really bad with this damage from room. We brake very late and we just about missed Xvitcho. That was so fucking close. I was so close to wiping out. I was clenching myself on the fucking radio when I was talking to Xvitcho and that in the party. But slight corner code 2-1, but somehow get away with it. As Xvitcho goes wide, trying to race the Red Bull, whose name is unpronounceable. I'm not ever going to attempt to pronounce your name, mate. If you want to teach me how to pronounce your name, then leave it in the comment section of this video, because that just seems an impossibility. But we make a little bit of a mistake. We're going on the curb on the right-hand side, and that loses speed, and we get a little bit whispering from that corner. And Xvitcho is looking at our inside. He has damage on the front wing. I have damage. It's going to be a race of the damaged front wings. He understeers into me. He leaves a little bit of space, just enough for us to creep around the outside, and he's got the position. But now is a DRS. Well, it's not DRS, it's wet conditions, but there's a main straight. We actually have to ease off the throttle there, as I was about to steer to the side of him, and having a high-speed impact on that straight would have been costly for both our races, that's for sure. There's a very tense moment there. Both with front wing damage had to ease off to go side by side on the straight. Now we're going around this right-hand corner. It's the best circuit on the track, best corner on the track, that's for sure. But not great if you have front wing damage, as we hold it round the outside of Xvitcho. We miss the apex slightly off turn 4 to try to brake later than him, and he's going to get the switch back on us. He's looking to up the inside, going to his corner now. We hold it round the outside of him. He got on the curbing though, so it's not the best traction, not the best exit. As it's still there, he's only about half a car down there, but we're going to try and hit the apex. We miss the apex. We run wide with the damage, and he's now going on the outside towards his fast left-hander. This is a great battle so far between me and Xvitcho for P9 in this race, but he can't get the position, as my teammate though has binned it into the wall. Gorsh Crab has binned it into the wall during Sector 2. That's a shame for him, but that means now P8 for me. And we just want to continue trying and see if we can catch down the Red Bull, but unfortunately KMP4 actually has a full front wing. He only spun in the first lap. Is now caught at the back of us. We don't really want to fight this. He's much faster. He was good in the position from us anyway, really. There's no point fighting it too much. As we are thinking about the switchback, he got a lot of wheel spin on the expert. He had much better downforce. Go around this corner. As you can see there, he's able to pull away from us. Nothing we can do either. We were literally holding the left stick down to the left the whole way around that corner, and we're just losing time over first to him. There's not really much you can do in that circumstance. So that's why we're losing so much time in this first stint, especially around that corner. I probably lost like half a second alone each lap around the corner. It's ridiculous. But we have actually caught up to the back of the Red Bull there. A bit of lag, it's going quite slow. I wasn't expecting to catch him down the straight, but sure enough we have. As it goes deep quite a bit into that corner, we hold it round the outside. Nice lovely move, but unfortunately I think he has a full front wing. He's just a bit slow in these conditions. So he's able to get right on the back of us through the corner. He dives from us like Raikkonen did to Bottas in the 2015 race. But he gets the position ahead of us, so it's a good move. We're thinking about shaping a move out of this corner. We almost corner cut there. We get a very nice run. He gets a little bit of wheel spin on the exit. Maybe we can look up the inside here, but no, he gets the apex quite nicely. And he stays ahead of us. Maybe the next DRS straight, but unfortunately we make a little bit of a mistake. Got on the curb on the right hand side, and we go wide, and that's like an easy second right there we lost to him. So very frustrating, losing time hand over fist with the front wing damage is ruining the handling. But lap 12, the rain actually stayed on for quite a while. It was intermediate conditions for quite a while. I was expecting it to dry out much earlier, but it didn't. So now we're going to pit from the intermediate onto the soft conditions. We've got a safety car. We've got a safety car on lap 13 of this race. It has literally saved our bacon. We can actually challenge now the guys in front who are quite a way ahead. And hopefully we can get some good points during the rest of this race. But we're going out the pit lane exit now. It's going to be quite slippery conditions, so we want to make sure we keep it on the track. But no, we lose it! Hit the wall, and that was very close. I thought I was a goner for sure there. And we got yellow on the front right-hand side. Once again, the right-hand side, which has damage in this race. Can we actually complete this whole race without any front wing damage? I don't know. I mean, we're not going to make enough pit stops at the end, so that's literally a whole race with front wing damage. How unlucky is that? Although, to be fair, that time was definitely my fault. The first time, you could argue it was on teammate braking very early, but to be honest, it was my fault. But anyway, safety car came in, not really much happened on the restart. We held P7. Now we've got the manner of Chimchar diving down our inside. We're holding down the inside, going into the third sector. As it's a good battling so far. The guys ahead have unfortunately taken off. Now we're going to hold it round us outside, round the right hand corner, get a little bit of wheel spin. And he's actually bounced off our side pod, got into the wall and retired. I'm not actually sure if that was fully my fault. Would you call that racing a stunt? I'm not sure. Leave your opinions in the comment section below, because I'm not sure whose fully fault that was. Maybe that was just a contact model thing. I'm not sure, but I did leave him room on the inside. So, anyway, sorry about that, Chimchar. It was a good battle up to then, and he was pretty good on pace. I mean, he was keeping up with me. I did keep him behind me for quite a few laps, but yeah. And now racing my teammate once again. He's caught up to the back of us from that spin. How about the safety car? We lost part of our front wing once again, and that was literally it for the rest of the race. Badly damaged front wing. Gorshkab didn't have any damage at all. We have loads of penalties, so there's no point really. We got P8. Not the best race in the world. Russia definitely wasn't my sort of track anyway. I've never really been good here, so I wasn't expecting to do that well. Decided to he was the last of the runners in P9. He was actually not far behind us, but I think he binned it in the final few laps, which should be unfortunate for him. So it's going to be P8 in this race, matching the result from Bahrain. So being quite unlucky in the first 2 rounds, I feel. Hopefully our luck can change for the next race, which is it's Monaco. Oh, kill me now. I'm sure you guys know, if you're long time subscribers, that you know that Monaco is my worst track ever. Oh, I don't know. Hopefully things will change. Hopefully I have a good race for round 4 will be of the ASR Championship. Hope you guys like this video. Please like if you did, and please subscribe if you're new. And I'll see you guys for my next video, whatever that may be. So I'll see you guys then. Poms.